watching iCabbi Marketplace Spotlight. I am here with Bernard from Cabubble. We should probably just talk about what Cabubble does.
Okay, so Cabubble is a taxi booking system that brings work to cab firms from a variety of different routes. So we have white label booking apps that cab firms can use for their own passengers, as well as white label web bookers. And our main feature, however, is partnerships with travel management companies. So those connections allow cab firms to access the lucrative business travel market.
Okay, so what firms do you connect with?
We're connected with Concur, SAP Concur, and Click Travel.
Okay.
And a few others as well, but those are the two big names. And
yeah, I mean, people will know those providers for sure. Yeah. The travel business market, it must be pretty big, and I'm wondering, do you have any information in terms of the average cost of a travel business ride versus a regular passenger ride? Because I'm thinking there's a lot of airport runs or long distances.
Yeah, so we tend to find that the business traveller is not afraid of spending money purely because they're not paying for it. Their boss is paying for it. And through an enforced travel policy, they have to end up using these travel management systems. So we tend to see the average travel management job going through at £31 at the moment, which I believe is higher than the average of £10. So it's quite lucrative.
So they're high value bookings, which drivers would be very happy about.
Yes.
So the fleet owner is able to give a higher value booking to a driver, which is always a great thing for them to be able to offer.
Yeah, and in addition to that, we've seen some crazy bookings as well through the system. So two that stand out in my mind are £45 for 500 metres and £143 for 18 miles. So yeah, the corporate traveller really isn't scared of spending money.
So presumably with those kind of figures, the fleet owner, whoever's using Cabubble to tap into these business travel markets, they must be able to set their own prices.
Correct, yeah. So in Cabubble, we give the facility to the firm to set their own fares, whatever surcharges they need for different vehicle types and times of day. And they offer what they want. We don't impose any restrictions on them.
You guys have been up and running since about 2010, and you're based in the UK market. How many customers do you have at present?
Just under 500, so I believe it's actually 499 at the moment.
Cabubble integrates with the iCabbi API. If you're a fleet owner thinking about going on to Cabubble, what's the process like?
It's a very straightforward process. So after they've got started in Cabubble, it's a very simple email off to iCabbi, to your support desk, asking them to release 4 things to us. So I believe number 1 is your API keys. Number 2 is specifying which particular vehicles you'd like released over the API. 3 is the account codes. And number 4 is a statement giving express consent to allow us to use your stuff, basically. So it's a very simple process, and normally that iCabbi will process that within a few days, and job's done. Yes.
Job's done.
Yeah.
And the jobs are coming in.
Yes, exactly. And then it's just stress-free. Click, accept, synchronize. Driver goes, firm gets paid.
Happy days.
That's it.
Everyone's making money. It sounds like a brilliant project. If anybody is interested in talking to Bernard or anybody at Cabubble, you can find them here on the iCabbi Marketplace. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks, Sinead.